I gave you Benadryl. Frank. You're supposed to be tired. Teddy, you're supposed to be tired. I gave you Benadryl. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Now. Go to sleep. California thinks that this is a good raft for the river. I'm pretty sure that would break.
It would break. I went to go get my nails done when I dropped off my brother at practice, and my parents were feeling a little sick. I didn't know what was happening. I think my dad said he kind of had like a little, his stomach was hurting, and my mom had a migraine. So I was getting my nails done and taking my time, and all of a sudden my dad calls, or no, my mom called, sorry. And she's like, hey, can you pick up Isaiah, which is my brother, can you pick him up because your dad and I still don't feel good. So I'm like, okay, I'll pick him up. And I hung up the phone, and it was really weird. Like all of a sudden, I got like a little bit of a wave of nauseous, but I thought it was in my head because I knew like my dad's not feeling good. So I was like, no, it's in my head. So I'm like, okay, Daniela, you're fine, you're fine. I was like, should I use the bathroom? I'm like, no. So I go to pay, and I even asked him for a little water bottle to take on the way, just in case, like, I needed it. And practice is like really close to the nail place. I was like, okay, so I get there, and it was 8:15. Apparently the practice wasn't over until 8:30. So I called Mo. I think I told you guys.
Sarbeyque.
I FaceTimed you guys, and I didn't say anything. I did mention that my dad was sick because I was like, it's in my head. Like, it started kind of going away a little bit, so I was like, it's definitely in my head. So I'm just sitting in my car, and I hung up with you guys, and I started feeling the wave of nausea come again. So I'm like, okay. So like I remember lowering my seat and laying back, like waiting for Isaiah, and I'm like, okay, come on, hurry. And at this point, my mom calls me, and she's like, hey, I can't find my migraine medicine. I really need you to go to Target and get me Excedrin. Like, that's the only thing that's gonna kill my migraine. And I'm like, no, Mom, like, I think I'm starting to get sick. And just, like, she's like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, like, I feel like I'm getting a little sick. And she's like, oh, well, when you get home, you'll lay down. And I'm like, okay, you know. So Isaiah gets in the car, and so I literally pull out of the parking lot. And while I'm pulling out, I'm telling him, call Mom and tell her I'm not going to Target. Like, I really don't feel good. I just want to make it to my house. Like, I just want to lay down. Never in a million years did I think anything else was going to come out of me. I pulled out of the parking lot. It's literally the fields right here, made a left, and as I'm driving a little bit, side note, Isaiah smelled sweaty. He was playing soccer. So I don't know if that also triggered me. And I was just like, I was like, oh my God. I'm sick. And he was like, what do you mean pull? I was like, I'm gonna throw up. And he's like, okay, well, let's pull over. Well, at this moment in life, I was stuck in a left intersection with cars to my right park and cars to my left park. And it's kind of a scary intersection where you can't open your door or you're gonna die.
It's like a diagonal intersection.
So
it's weird.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna make the turn and pull over. But literally, bridesmaid, think of the movie, projectile vomited to my left, all over my steering wheel, all over the buttons to pull down the thing, would not stop. Isaiah, I looked at my brother and he's covering his nose, and I'm having a panic attack now as I'm holding down my brake, not to put my car in parking, and it's like all over my legs, all over my seats, and it's just coming, it's just shooting. It wouldn't stop coming, and I'm like, then the light turns green, and he's like, turn, and I'm like, I can't turn, and he's like, turn, I'm like, turning. So I turned the car and pulled over to this little vet, and then like opened my door, and I like puked again outside of the door this time. And so then all I could do was be like, we need help. And so I was like, Isaiah, like call someone. And my dad and my mom weren't answering because obviously they're sick. So we called Allie, probably scared her, could have sent her to labor, because I'm like, help! No. And she's like, what? And are you in a car accident? And I'm like, no, I threw up everywhere. So that was bad. Long story short, I had to drive myself from Erringer, which is about 7 miles away, to my house in vomit in my car while my brother's sitting next to me with all the windows down.
The windows not rolled down though.
Yeah, his window wasn't rolled down, the rest were. on the freeway, and pretty much Walter has been through it all. He got a deep cleaning, showed up, please deep clean, and they were asking me like, I'm like, my baby threw up on my car, like, you know, made it up because I had a car seat in the back. But yeah, that's the story.
Wait, you didn't say when you got home and your parents.
Oh, then I got home and I was like, okay, and I'm like, now I gotta clean my car a little because I can't leave chunky food throw up in my car, which is gross, really gross. So I started kind of cleaning a little bit what I could, and literally wobbled to the garage to just throw my leggings and my sandals. I haven't worn the sandals since. They're just gonna go in the trash. In a black bag, and then I
They're still in your garage.
Yeah, actually they still are. They didn't have a lock, but they just made me think of that day. And so I literally took a shower, and then I come out of the shower and I tell my parents, like, I really don't know. As soon as I go to lay down, start throwing up again, but this time I made it to the toilet. And then finally felt good. Went to sleep at 9 o'clock, and I woke up at midnight just hearing my dad pace back and forth, projectile vomiting, hearing my mom projectile vomiting. So then I got nauseous and got up 5 minutes later and was like, I need to throw up. And they're like, go right ahead. So I went to the bathroom and started throwing up. So it was the throw up family. We had the stomach bug. We thought it was food poisoning. Never eating that chicken again anyways, just in case.
I thought it was funny. Let's say goodbye to your auntie. Gonna see her in a few weeks.
Okay.
What happened
You
to
did
my
that
window?
and you just left it like that. Like, oh my gosh, what you just said made my wig.
But like, I think a wig and I think of like I'm wearing a wig.
Yeah, so like imagine like a bald lady in a wig next to her after you telling her, oh my god, I'm pregnant, and she says, wait. Like her wig's on the ground. Like she's in shock.
Well, we're going on an adventure.
Yeah, I did.
A big adventure.
Driving what is this?
A Mercedes, a lot of seats. 3, 6, 9, 12. There's Tress. And then there's children back there. I see Wit. I don't know where Quincy is. Say hi. King is over there.
No, he's breaking you. For 4th of July, males and females, 55. I gotta get to the doctor. Details.
No, you should get on it more though. Squatting. Is it still 0? Oh, did it show?
Not at all.
How does my father drive? That.
Vlog. Here we are. Look, why are you driving? We're driving. This is my anxiety pose because we're driving on empty. Like -5. There she is. That's the gas station right there. Ooh, my purse just fell.
It feels good. Hi, Mama. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Hey, whoever.
So we're out to lunch with all of the wild children. And hey, I got the babies.
Abby got the bill.
And we're going to the zoo. So this is going to be an adventure. Very fast. Leslie, say hi.
Hello. Welcome to Question of the Day. Welcome to our channel. Question of the day is, what's your favorite thing about Teddy? Where's Ted? Yeah. I love everything about him. I'm his mom.
I love how he gets floppy and he has multiple disorders. He just changes, what's it called, like multiple disorders. Because he
Schizophrenia.
changes and is like super sweet, turns into an asshole, and literally flops
Everything.
around.
He's a little clingy boy.
He's clean.
I love him for his attitude. He bothers me sometimes, but like he has an attitude and he doesn't care. That's my king. Okay, love you.
Reporting from Pesky
Live Central. There's about 500 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
my
in a row.
godmother.
Hello!
I can't really see what's happening. You just think he loves you.
Question of the day is, what's your favorite thing about Teddy? My favorite thing about Teddy is that he can sense when like you're sad and stuff, and he'll like come and cuddle you. Like when he knows I'm sad, he just cuddles me, and it's the sweetest thing.